This is going to be different than my normal videos. As you can see by the title, this will be all about my first year in high school. Since this isn't really what any of you subscribe for, you don't have to watch this. Can if you want though, I'm not your mom. This is just kind of for me to remember the time I had in high school. I'll do this for each year I'm in high school just so you guys know what'll come up in the future. I'm all alone right now and nobody's around, just me and this microphone. And the script I typed up because I'm not good at improv. So without further ado, year in review, freshman. The song you're hearing now reminds me of the beginning of the year and what I did. You know when you listen to a song and it just reminds you of the place you were in life when you first listened to it? Well, this song puts a nostalgic filter on any moment in history. Really, just imagine a memory with this song and it'll be like the opening lyrics to Piano Man. It's insane. The beginning of high school was surprisingly the most relaxing time of mine in recent memory. I knew at least like 2 people in each class and always had someone to talk to. If you were to evaluate my situation, you'd think I was about to burst with my angsty hormonal teenage emotions. You definitely wouldn't think I was having the time of my life. But to be honest, I kinda was. If you'd seen my high school, you'd probably be a bit overwhelmed. It's 2 buildings, one that's 2 stories and one that's 3. My mom only went to a high school that was only 1 building, 1 story, so this was a big leap. I mean, this school and its programs are practically funded entirely by Walmart. So we have a lot of advantages that other southern states don't have. Yet somehow I knew the halls like I know my own home. I was completely comfortable. I guess all those field trips to the high school throughout my school years actually taught me about the school. I can't say the same for others though. There's one girl on my bus who I unfortunately don't talk to anymore, and I don't know why, who had a horrible entrance to high school. It was scary for her and she even cried the first day. I doubt she's watching, but that's why I didn't say her name. She's actually in the background of one of these videos, but again, it'd be kind of rude to point her out. But back to school. My classes range from pain in my ass to this class is freaking awesome, dude. So, as to be expected. I always go back to a memory of me when I was 6, asking my mom, is first grade gonna be hard? Just because it had the word grade in it. It seemed really official. I bring up this memory every time I go to the next grade because I'm always anticipating a sudden extreme, unprepared challenge to arise, but it's always just that, gradual advancement. I don't seek the challenge out, but it'd be nice to know for sure at what point that beast will arrive. But for now, just a freshman. My first period was English, which was always a bad way to start a Monday. At the beginning of the year, I liked it, but it slowly became a busy work class. No learning took place. Then I had Success 1.0, or Health depending on the semester. Success was also just a work class, but my final project was a passion project, so you got a video out of that. Health 2 was unfortunately a work class as well. Somehow though, I still learned in that class. Life is just full of surprises. My third period was Advanced Men's Choir, and I have mixed feelings about this class. Since 8th grade, I was in choir and went from kind of up for the idea of singing to really liking to sing and appreciating music. Yet, I don't see myself continuing choir. As of writing the script, I'm in March of 2017 and believe choir would be more of a burden than a career. I'm sure if I dedicate myself constantly to learning music, then I can do it, but I don't see the pleasure in doing so. But my teacher was a real cool dude, and I hope he teaches many singers to come. My 4th period seminar, for the people who have it differently, was honestly more impactful than most of my classes. I of course did homework, but sometimes when I didn't have any work or stress, I'd listen to my music and just think. Think about the year and years to come. That's where the idea for this video came from. Plus my boy Tim was there to add to the spice. My 5th period was physical science. Now that I look back on it, it was an awesome class. We did cool science experiments every time we went there. I probably didn't notice how awesome it was though because we always had a packet accompanying it. 6th period was algebra, which is also a mixed feeling class. Algebra was how I imagine a class standard should be. Respectful, but a bit fun time all around. Not from activities though, we all just talked in there a lot. Again, depending on the semester, my 7th period, I had either civics, which was also just a work class, or oral comm, where we just did speeches and overall had a good time. I usually sat at this table of dudes that seemed like they all smoked weed, but nope, they were just comfy and laid back, like me, your boy. At the beginning of the semester too, I introduced myself as your boy Liam, so everyone called me your boy Liam. I was about to say this line, but as of the time I'm saying the script, this has not come true. We did make a video one time for class, which was fun. Maybe as of writing this, we haven't started, but I bet it was dope. It was actually not dope. We ended up not doing it. We did a PowerPoint, which sucked, but whatever. And finally, art. At the beginning of the year, I was in this class with a teacher who I don't think has any business being near anything with a sharp edge. I hated it. In fact, the first day of art, the classroom number wasn't on my schedule. So I went to the North Library because that's where you get schedules changed apparently. Hayden was there too. He apparently didn't even have an 8th period. So we waited. Soon after making stupid jokes in line for 30 minutes, a lady said, anyone in art who doesn't have a room number, it's room number, and I don't remember what the room number is, but it was the art room. Immediately, the line got cut in half, and me and half the line went into art 1. 2 weeks later, after Hayden telling me how he just sits in the library for 8th period and I have to be in a mind-numbing art class, he gets put in guess what class? My art class. So we suffer together. Soon the whole class was put in a different class with a different teacher though. She's better, but I would actually try to put effort into my stuff and take time, so I'd always be behind and have an F. At the end of the semester though, I would always get it up to like an 80. This year was the year I really started to get out and do things. I would go out to football games, even though I didn't care or pay attention. It was fun to be out with friends. I still thoroughly remember that period of time. I also went to a First Friday, which is just a festival in the town square every first Friday of the month. It was just me and Will, but we have some good stories from that night. As of writing this, we still haven't finished Will's 1-year special, maybe one day, like 2-year special. I also made the Demise of Chang Jr., which is like a half an hour long. I'm pretty proud of it. Not many people will watch it because of the length and the videos you would have to have seen to watch it, but I like watching it though, so to me, that's all that counts. I also said goodbye to my glitch videos. Maybe someday glitch videos will come back, but only in a montage like I did in that goodbye vid. Some other, I guess, kind of big thing was I made a Twitter. I don't go onto social media often, but Twitter is pretty interesting. I feel as though I'm important while I'm updating my 6 followers on my personal shenanigans. I'm only following a few non-annoying friends and shit posters, so it's an all-around great website. I'm just glad I don't follow random people from school to where I find myself avoiding Twitter and those specific people altogether to not have to converse with them. Let's just hope I'm not watching this senior year and laughing at my ignorance and or longing for my innocence. This year was a great year for memes. Yeah, I said that as annoying as I could so I can see how I react to it later in life. Anyway, dank memes became popular and quickly became the thing most people around me hate or just don't completely understand. That's the thing about dank memes. No one really understands them. Dank memes are things that are popular that shouldn't really be popular. And so we joke about it. That's what I think the definition of dank memes is. Dank memes used to be MLG memes like Doritos, Call of Duty, and Shrek, but I'm glad we're done with that now. That died last year. Except Shrek. I think Shrek memes will last until Shrek 5. Sorry I'm going into an essay about memes, but sorry, I need to release my expansive meme knowledge every now and again. But I don't know if you recall, dank memes became so popular that one even became president. Just to jog your memory. I also learned a lot of video editing and photo editing, mainly from making memes, but hey, that's still learning. Finally, I'll just say that there are other things that I won't explicitly mention, obviously like crushes and friendships, because that's pretty personal. Although this is a personal video, it's still public, and it's best if I keep the relationships between the people, and not the vast internet. Even if only 7 people see it. By the way, I have 33 subscribers at this point, if anyone's keeping count. It's not something to brag about, but I'm still happy I have people to entertain. I'm looking forward to entertaining more people in the future. Until next year, this has been my year in review, Freshman.